practice. What will you do? Keep your tab open. The ad's coming for you. Ladies and gents, internet, my name is Peridiam, and you better be ready. This top 10's coming for you right about now. Oh yeah, spoilers for the entire season. Watch at your own risk. Number 10. We're going in chronological order and counting down, which means number 10 is the intro to the season, how it encapsulates so much of what I love about this show in one scene. The first glimpses of all these champions, the boats rolling in, the champagne toast, and the challenge mirroring heroes versus villains from 20 seasons prior. One of my favorite intros, let alone episodes, in 40 seasons, and it all starts right here.
This is a once in a TV series moment. We gotta celebrate it. I just want to say we are proud to have you here as representatives of our 40th season. You have earned it. But this is still Survivor, and even though you have all won, there will be tough times, you will be challenged, you will be vulnerable. And when those moments happen, just remember, you belong.
Number 9. Now, I'm not a huge fan of The Edge of Extinction, but it needs to be said, if there was ever any one greatest moment from it, I gotta give it up to Ethan's story, how raw and real it was, as he was blindsided early on, but managed to continue his journey to get back into the main game while climbing up all those steps, just for a fire token. Regardless of how you feel about the producers making him do that, more than anything else, for me it was the perseverance, the true grit to fight until you couldn't. Ethan's spirit encapsulates The Edge and why it was brought back for this season.
4th person voted out of Survivor, winners at war. Ethan. Ethan, the tribe has spoken.
Gone through harder things than this.
I know. This couldn't be good for me, my body.
Doing this? Are you gonna pull the flag?
No, but think about it.
You don't need to go there. It's like, this place is already dark enough. We're gonna stay positive. Yeah. It's okay. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna make it.
Number 8. Meanwhile, you can't have a top 10 without a big move, and holy mother of pearl, this one is massive. The blindside of Sandra at the post-swap after she gives her idol to Denise, only to then have Denise use the same idol to vote out Sandra, the reigning 2-time queen of the franchise. Denise more than earned her keep and will forever carry the queenslayer title until the end of days.
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Jeff, can you give me a minute?
This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Denise will not count. I'll read the votes.
Jeff, can you give me one more minute? I'd like to play those for Jeremy.
For Jeremy. This is also a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Jeremy will not count. 8th person voted out of Survivor, winners at war.
Number 7. Can I include this? I want to include this. I would like for number 7 to be Adam's podium idol play on the night that he was voted out as one of my favorite modern moves I have ever seen. The fleur-de-lis was not actually an idol, but hey, it was season 40. You gotta think 4D. And I commend Adam for doing just that.
You're convinced it's not?
Is it? Can I play it? I want to play that.
You want to play this?
Yeah, can I play that?
That is not a hidden immunity idol.
Number 6. Winners at War really went big, and that goes 5 times over for this next moment, as it was the loved ones visit where every player in the game had their entire families fly out to Fiji to surprise the players, even those who were bored out of their minds on the edge of extinction. Without a doubt, the MVP for this episode goes to Fiji Airways.
To have kids out here for the first time like that, whole families out on Survivor, I think it was definitely something really special. I was genuinely happy for everyone that they got that moment.
This is better than we hoped, hearing all of you guys talking and hugging and loving each other. And I just want to thank Fiji Airways.
Number 5. Finding an idol. Getting extorted. Amassing fire tokens, fantastic social game, winning immunity, pulling off a massive 4-3-2 blindside as the sun sets where most of the tribe is left in the dark. I've talked about this episode a lot, but the final 9 elimination of Sophie Clark is just, it's one for the ages.
Please, please, please. I open it up. I feel it open. Yes, yes. And it's sure enough, it's an idol. I am so excited.
This morning I looked in my bag and I seen something like this in my bag. And I know I didn't put it in there, so I gotta see what it is. I'm hoping it's an advantage from the edge.
This advantage is being played against you. This advantage is playing on you.
Tony wins
Come on.
his second individual immunity.
What the hell? Whoa.
I'm begging him to save him. Jeremy, this is your only opportunity to stay in the game. I'm telling you, Kim and Denise jumped ship. Me, Jeremy, Nick, Michelle. Because that 4 is stronger than their 3 and their 2. So I'm going to be golden if I can pull this off.
13th person voted out of Survivor Winners at War. Sophie.
I
bring
don't
me a
want
torch?
Number 4, Vauxhall Cross, England, Langley, Virginia, Spy Nest, Fiji. From the shack to the bunker to the air, Tony's evolution in spy technology is on another plane of existence. At this point, Tony is running out of real estate to hide, and then decides to build ladders and tree forts and actually gets valuable intel. Put it in the top 10.
My wife told me, Tony, this time you can't play wild, you can't play crazy, you can't play flashy. But I got the itch, and now this is the time for another undercover operation. In my first season, season 28 in Cagayan, I made a spy shack and it worked. And then, Game Changers, my second season, I made them underground bunker. It was a failure, but it was fun. Right now, my spying has evolved, and now I'm up in the air. It's called the spy nest. It's like a bird nest that I perch myself on just like a bird, and I sit there and I wait to hear conversations that are going on.
Number 3. One of my favorite aspects of Winners at War is just how many decades of storylines come to an end in the final episode. The finale is a blast, but it's also bittersweet, and the one scene after the second Edge challenge wraps up, where all the winners are standing there, concluding their stories, providing definition for all they've been through and all Survivor has done for them since they first won. It's a perfect circle from the first scene of the season, and really, if nothing else, it's the mark of an end of an era for the show.
Being able to step inside of the television with my childhood heroes means for my life that anything is possible.
When I have hard times in real life, I always go back to that Survivor experience when it seemed like impossible.
When I was a kid, I was an incredibly introverted person. But winning Survivor kind of validated the kind of person I've grown into, which is priceless.
I wouldn't have what I have today if it wasn't for Survivor. It is the greatest thing I have ever done.
My first season, I was told I was perfect, flawless, it was easy, and this was anything but that. I feel really at peace with my story here, which was, it didn't have to be perfect.
There's nothing that fully encompassed all the weird talents I had as a person more than Survivor. And then, you know, I had kids. For me, that encompasses all of my weird talents even better than Survivor does.
Even when you read my name as the All-Star winner, I knew that nobody really felt like I deserved it.
Their mother's the toughest woman in this world. She stayed out there that whole time, made rice for everybody every single day, never complained. This is a woman that's a champion.
It's been a very different ride for me this time than it ever has before, but I'm going back out really proud of who I was in this version of the game.
This is like the perfect bookend on this crazy and amazing life that Survivor has gifted me. And I'm so grateful and honored to be part of this crew right here. So I truly appreciate that. And thank you, everyone.
Enjoy the people that you love and have a deeper bond with your family. Survivor has given me that. You don't even have to win the mill for it to change your life. It changes everybody's life.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
Thank you for the gift. Thank you.
Number 2. But on a more personal note, give it up for the final moment in a 3-season narrative between two players who have both been at odds and worked together the entire way. Cops Are Us, Tony and Sarah, their emotional fire-making challenge that ends in tears and paves the way for one of them to win it all. The beauty of unscripted, socially strategic games is right here.
Hey, enjoy this. You got one more day, you're done.
I'm so sorry, man.
Don't apologize. I have nothing to say sorry for.
If I was gonna go out of this game, that's how I wanted to go out. And if I wanted someone to take me out, that's who I wanted to take me out. I wish I could be there with them. You know, we talked about this for the last 38 days. It's not gonna happen, but it's okay. And he can still finish what he set out to accomplish.
Number 1. The final tribal council of Survivor Winners at War is one of my favorites. I like how each of the final 3 compose themselves, the pitches they give, the back and forth with the jury, the rain pouring on each of them. It feels like a matured atmosphere, something worthy of champions on their final leg. And ultimately, Tony becoming the next 2-time champion is the final moment on this list. A moment I will never forget.
The winner of Survivor Winners at War, Tony. Congratulations, Tony.
So, were you guys ready for that? But yeah, those are the top 10 greatest moments from Survivor Winners at War. With honorable mentions across the board, there are so many to list. Between the rest of the premiere with Rob and Parv laughing in the middle, Tony's ladder, Yule targeting the Poker Alliance, Tony versus Kim, Natalie's journey and domination of the Edge, and that one random runway fashion scene. The season has a lot going for it despite its flaws, which have been well documented, but regardless of all that, let me know some of your favorite moments that maybe I didn't include. A huge thank you to my patrons on the screen for being prepared for the quote-unquote war, and just remember, on your way out, don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it even happened. Seriously, they got 20 winners back. 20 winners, are you kidding me? And I will see you in the next one once I literally see you in the next one for whatever top 10 greatest moments list season 41 has in store.
Do a little role play.
Okay.
Pretend you are Danny.
I'm Danny. I don't want to put you in a tough spot right now, but tell me, are you voting for me tonight? Look me straight in the eyes and tell me. You're not very convincing.
I think it went all right. The first time didn't go so well, and the second time we got through it.
Gosh, try again, Ethan.
Oh, that
Then-
feels so good.
I'm gonna pull my right strand here over my middle strand, like a regular braid.
You will be honest. Don't flatter me. Let him see the braids. That's the first time I ever did one. Doesn't it look pretty good? I'm proud of myself.
Say something.
I said it. I had faith in you, man.
You're
Nice
one
ladder.
of those I
That
told you
was
so
good.
type of guys.
Lift not your ladder.
I told you so.
It felt more secure than I
Yeah.
thought.
10 days is 2 weeks.
14 days is 2 weeks.
No, I work 5 days a week.
But you're not getting any days off. You're not going home on the weekend.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm on a vacation in
What are
Fiji.
we doing right now? We're working.
I'm on vacation.
We're working right now.
No, it's not working.
We're talking about strategy.